Hey everyone, it's Elaine. Thanks for stopping back by my channel to see what I'm up to. Well, today it's rocks. Not just any kind of rock. These rocks are just river rocks. You know, there's groups and people that, decorate the rocks and leave them around in a place for someone to find. And for the most part, this is what they use. There's nothing wrong with this. They're tiny, you can stick it in your pocket, it can become your good luck rock, no doubt. However, because I work for a general contractor and we get all kinds of samples, these are the kind of rocks that I get. And before I started working there, I'm not kidding you, this stuff just went to the landfill. And I don't know, it's such a waste. And I said, you know what? I have to be able to do something with it. So at the end of this video, I am going to put up some pictures that I have taken of past rocks like this that I have done. And just so you can get an idea. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is going to have access to rocks like this. I know that's not true. But the reason why I want to show you this video is for you to think about things that maybe you see laying around and you think, well, what can I do with that? I know at my house, I have like some extra pavers. I have some extra stepping stones. And again, those are things that I got as samples, but they are kinds of things that everybody would get for edging their yard or putting in a little walkway. And then you end up with one or two and you don't want to take them back to the store to return, blah, 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 blah. So what do you do with them? Even bricks. I know I've seen a few bricks out near my husband's workshop. So I just want you to put on your thinking caps. Think about that word. I haven't said that word in a long time. Haven't heard that in a long time. That shows you how old I am. Anyway, put on those thinking caps and come up with ideas of things that you can do with the unusual. So I'm showing you these because I'm going to be going to a retreat in a week and a half, and this is what I'm going to work on. This is one of the projects that I am taking. Unfortunately, it is a little bit bulky, but this is what I'm going to take to work on. Now, the first thing that I do is I gesso everything because they are porous and they are going to be out in the weather. I don't want to simply paint them. I gesso them, I paint them, I decorate ever how, whatever saying or picture, whatever I'm going to put on them, and then I spray them with weather protected clear coat. And I do it so every inch of it is covered. Do the bottom and sides and top and everything. Now on the bottom of these, they've been adhered to a board, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And that is how we get the samples in. Now this one right here is fairly heavy. I think this one truly might be concrete. This one almost feels like it's hollow. Not much to it. That tells you what it is and the color of it. And you can see where it was adhered. Now I'll have to get all that scraped off before I can do anything with it. But it's usually not too bad. I was going to show you my handy dandy tool, but I think I have it outside. I've showed before what my favorite tool is. It's like a caulking putty kind of scraper thing. And then these here are not so bad either. They've got a little bit of weight to them for the size they are, but they're not bad at all. I just wanted to show you the different shapes. Now those I was given this round. Those I was given were loose, just like that. But normally they come on some kind of board. And yeah, they're heavy because they're all adhered and little handle to carry the board with. But sometimes they're difficult to get off. Sometimes they are not. I have had to actually soak some of these boards in the past to try to loosen up the stuff that's holding them. Now these were not bad, and I've already popped them off. I just wanted to show you how they come on the board so you could see. So let me take all of this off of here. And now I've already taken the adhesive off of that one, because normally I try to figure out something to do with these boards. My husband sometimes will use them for target practice, put up like a turkey head or whatever on a deer head. And that way at least they're kind of getting used again and again and again in his case. But this time I said, well, let me look at this board, because this little label is not glued in. It is actually part of the board. But I like the way this feels. And so I started, and guess what? This stuff peels off like nothing. It is literally like rubber. And so I said, you got to excuse me, this has been outside, so it's a little dirty, and we got really bad storms last night. So anything that was outside had a very good chance of getting some moisture. And this right here feels a little damp, so it's a little slicky under my hands. But the point I'm trying to make here is, I don't know what yet, but we're going to do something with this board. To me, it looks like it could be a good palette, like if, sitting on the sofa and you just want a hard surface, something that's not heavy. I know a lot of times when I go to the retreats, I end up taking either a cabinet door or a cutout from a countertop, the sink cutout for the countertop, just so that I have a hard surface, because a lot of people these days use those plastic top tables, and when you go to stamp or write or anything on them, they have a tendency to give. So just one more to go. Sitting here doing this with you is making me get it done. But then I'll wipe this down and, clean it up, get this sticker off of it, because that is the sticker that was identifying the job that we did where we needed these samples. So anyway, so that's it. Let me get this rubbery stuff out of the way. Now, no, I don't know what to do with this. So if you have an idea, I'll hold on to it till I hear from you. I'm going to put it in a little bin I have down here. So anyhow, so that's that. And like I said, it's nice. It has bowed a little bit from the way I've had it stored, but I think that won't be a problem. Anyhow, so that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on those rocks, getting them all prettied up. I may not get the clear coat done on them until I get home, because there won't really be an area for me to do that aerosol spray, and I don't want to do it inside with all those ladies and stuff too, or even myself for that matter. It needs ventilation. So when I get back, I will put the video up to show you the finished product and see what you think. And I do want to tell you about a couple of groups then on Facebook that kind of also got me a little bit more motivated on doing the rocks and everything, and I'll share that with you too. Can't talk. The information will be listed down below where you can check out those Facebook groups. They are pretty cool, the things people do. So anyhow, thanks, and stay tuned. Hold on, and I'm going to stop this video and show you what I did at the retreat. Alrighty, catch you later. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, here I am for part 2 of my Paint a Boulder video. Okay, I told you I was going to be at the retreat, and one of the things I wanted to do was paint those big old rocks that you saw. So I've done that, but then I got to thinking about it. I can't go home and do a video because I want to give them out on the way home. I won't have anything to show you. So I've asked my friend Kathy, say hey Kathy. There she is. She's the one behind the iPad. She is going to video this, and we'll show you what I've done, okay? Now, it's nothing fancy, but remember, my goal was to use what I have, and that meant use some old paint, yep, some clumpy paint. It came out bloop, I just mixed it with the Floetrol that I showed you, and this is what I got. Kathy, if you'd scan down here for me. Some of them now I used black in them, so therefore, I couldn't really write anything, but I liked the effect. I just did the simple paint pour, you know, mixed up a few colors, in this case blue, yellow, and black, and I think they're pretty cool myself. But then I did write the name of my YouTube channel and the name of my Facebook group on the back of all of them. Now, after I have painted them all, then I brought them outside, and that's why we're out here on this windy day in Gulf Shores, Alabama. I spray coated them with a clear protectorant. All right, so now they can go out in the weather. The paint's going to stay, the writing that I've put on them is going to stay, and we're back in business again, and we're going to leave them all over. This group has some people from Ohio, from Texas, from North Carolina, of course from Georgia, from Alabama, from Tennessee. So I've asked some of the ladies to take these rocks on back with them and help me give them out all over the place. So some of them I did write. I just wrote something. This one's be kind. This one's be nice. That one says smile. And then this one says be original. It is okay. And then this one says make someone smile today. So that's really it. I just kind of wanted to show you, and I wanted you to see the size of them and how big they really are. So I greatly appreciate you coming by and checking me out. And please, remember, keep things out of the landfill. Let's do this. Let's save stuff, okay? So thanks for coming by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and give me that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate you. Behave. Bye.